Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, get up! Thinks Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens will not be able to overcome the Kansas City Chiefs. Look! I love how... Because I always said this. I said that I believe Lamar's story a lot of time mirrors Michael Jordan's. And because Mahomes is winning championships early, they're saying, well, he's Jordan-esque. And right now, the talk is pretty much is that Patrick Mahomes is going to hold back the Ravens and Lamar from ever getting to the top of the mountain. Like Jordan withheld Karl Malone, John Stockton, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? So many Hall of Famers from reaching their goals. You know what I'm saying? When he retired for that year and a half, and then came back and lost to the Magic. Remember, Hakeem the Dream said, "Oh, he's out. I'm getting mine." And he won back-to-back titles. That's right, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon with the Houston Rockets. And they're pretty much saying the same thing with this match. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio of it. And then we're going to break it down, all right? Because, boy, I got some stuff to say on this. So without further ado, let's see how far they're going with their takes.
I wasn't watching that segment, so I don't 100% know the context of the point he's trying to make. I think what he's trying to say, or what he could be trying to say, is that we're just living in the Patrick Mahomes era.
Right.
And that Lamar Jackson may be destined to go down with Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, and Patrick Ewing as all-time great players who had the misfortune of playing at the same time as Michael Jordan. If that's the case, he's not alone.
Right.
That right. Could be the fate of Josh Allen and any number of other guys.
Kyle Shanahan.
Mahomes is that good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense to me.
Yes, that is, and what Stephen A. is right. I mean, like, that's what stands in your way. If you want to be anointed one of the greats, I think Stephen A.'s point is you got to win championships. And right now, he has not been able to clear that hurdle because of Patrick Mahomes. And that you're right. That might just be the way it is right now. But, I mean, you know, if you want to be considered one of the greats, if you're going to be the two-time MVP, you know, at some point, you're going to have to find a way. And obviously, it's not all on him, but that's how they're judged.
And not only that, but you made the point to us this morning, and I think this is important for fans. I'm going to keep saying it this way. Dan is in mid-season form. Fans are just catching up to the beginning of the season. These Ravens probably don't figure to start the season as good as they were at the end of last season.
No, look, major change, right? They have 3 new starting offensive linemen. They have to work through that. They have major changes on defense, where the coordinator from last year, Mike McDonald, is now the head coach of the Seahawks, and 2 of his assistants are defensive coordinators elsewhere. And they lose Patrick Queen and Jadeveon Clowney, and they have to. So they're a really good organization. They're well run, and if they stay at the top, then that wouldn't be a shock. But I don't think it'd be a shock either if the Ravens took a step back this year.
That's the point, is that I think a lot of football fans said, oh, they got Derrick Henry, that's the next step, boom, they go to the Super Bowl.
It's not like they couldn't run the ball.
Right.
No, yeah, exactly. They'll go continue to run the football. They ran it for 156 last year without it. They're going to keep running the football. I think Raz's point is well made. I think when you think about this team and all the change they're going to have, they have to catch up. Let me say this, though, about the Lamar Jackson conversation. Because I love the whole, Lamar Jackson versus Mahomes. They don't play the same time, right? They don't play each other. Mm-hmm. The issue for Lamar Jackson is in the big moments of those games, 10 points in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs. I don't think people give credit to the team the Chiefs have as well. Their defense is legit. You can't score. I think that's more of the criticism that I would give a quarterback. It's not that you lose to Mahomes. It's that you scored 10 points after you boat raced. Then they boat raced the Lions. They beat some really good
49ers.
San Francisco, they were down clearly the best, and they're as hot as a team can get. And then you get to the big game, home game, and it just doesn't show that well. I think to me that's more of an indictment than he's losing to Mahomes.
Fair enough, but Jeffrey, I mean, you were right there when Peyton Manning 100%. Was going against Tom Brady, and those were the world judged that as Brady versus Manning.
For sure.
I have to believe they looked at it that.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm not saying that. I would say for the indictment from my side would be more that in the big game against that team, he didn't play. If they lose 34-31, I think it's a different conversation with Lamar than 17-10.
I hear you.
No, it's not.
Is Baltimore still the biggest hurdle standing in Mahomes' way to a three-peat?
Yes, because Lamar Jackson is like a talent we've never seen. We understand the reason why Graz feels so confident they wouldn't be surprised if they didn't take a step back is because they have that guy. No matter what the changes they've had as a team, no matter who left, because Lamar Jackson is in the building, they always have a chance to run at the Super Bowl. And if you zoom out a little bit and you look at all the seasons that Lamar Jackson has completed, he has gone almost a step further in every single season. The Peyton Manning comp is a great one because I was at that game, the AFC Championship in 2006, where they went down 21, and those same conversations were happening because he had lost to Tom Brady 2 out of the last 3 previous years in the playoffs and to Ben Roethlisberger when they were a 1 seed. So, yes, Lamar Jackson has to win in the postseason, but because of his talent, he always has that chance for this year to be his year.
I kind of like how you ever notice when you're talking about other quarterbacks, when you're talking about, the Joe Burrows, who they rank above Lamar, the Josh Allens, who they rank above Lamar. It's always about their team. It's always about their teammates. It's always about the lack of coaching. You ever notice that? Like, if the offense isn't doing good, it's not Josh's fault. Hey, look, the offensive coordinator got to do better. You know what I'm saying? They got to get this run game going. It just can't be all Josh Allen. That's what you hear. Joe Burrow, same thing. Oh, they're not mixing this together. They're not doing enough play action. He's not protecting Joe Burrow enough. Everything that happens on the Ravens, regardless, and they're literally admitting it, is Lamar Jackson's fault. The defense can't hold, it's his fault. If they hold but the offensive line ain't hold, it's his fault. If the receivers are dropping balls, it's his fault. Matter of fact, you can't even argue that, right? Because after the Steelers game last year, where they dropped like almost an NFL record for most drops in a game, or something of that effect, it was like an NFL record of it or close to it. They still blame Lamar. They're like, they dropped 8 passes, 3 for touchdowns, but you're Lamar Jackson. You gotta find a way. It's like, he found a way. They're wide open. 3 times to the end zone. Then his O-line was getting him ramsacked. He's making guys miss again. And you see free runners at Lamar on a 4-man rush. Name another quarterback right now, off the top of your head, that has more free runners at your quarterback with a 4 or 3-man rush. Please enlighten me. I mean, totally free, running it. He'll make a miss, and then the guys are, I'm supposed to block him. And then you'll see Lamar try to do all this stuff, scramble, read, and then, all right, we got him now. It's like, but if he's not able to do that, they lose. See, this is why I try to tell you a lot of times, even though we're winning during the regular season, all of our problems get magnified in the playoffs. And Lamar can only do so much. Like, he needs other people to stand up, step up. And I think more now than ever, he realized that the team is going to give him everything that his counterparts have. That's why he's on his teammates. Crazy now. It's like, bro, he'll never say it. Because those are his brothers. These are the people that sweat, work hard with him, be in the meeting rooms. He'll never say it. He's never going to come out and ever take a shot at his teammates. That'd be the last thing Lamar will do. But he knows, without a shadow of a doubt, that his team's just not going to give him what these other teams have. They're just not going to do it. They had more than ample time to do it when he was on his rookie contract. And they did not do it. And that's what gets me with even some Raven fans. They be like, yo, Lamar's got to be better. It's like, yo, Zay fumbled. What's his name dropped the pass? The fumble that Lamar did, the left tackle absolutely whiffed. Went right on the foot and Lamar about boom. Barely 2 seconds. Do the count. 1 Mississippi. Boom. At the 2. It's like, come on now, bruh. That's what he has to deal with. He has to be more than a quarterback. He has to be a playmaker. He has to be more than a playmaker. He has to be the running back. He has to be more than a running back. Now that people say he got to be the coach. I've even heard people say he has to get talent to Baltimore. It's like, isn't that what EDC is for? Yeah, but you're the starting quarterback. You got to make stuff happen. This is coming not even from me. This is coming from Ravens fans. Ravens fans. The cope is real. Oh my, hey yo, matter of fact, bro, like these guys get paid. Do never think for 1 second that EDC is not highly paid. Do never think for 1 second Harbaugh is not highly paid. And you look at Lamar and say he has to cover for their deficiencies because their lack of greatness or acuity at their positions or jobs. And if they lose, we don't blame them. We just blame him. Make it make sense. If the O-line is like, bro, you knew the O-line was bad. We're not blind. We see that they're bad. Oh, well, you know, listen, this isn't even going to be the first year that the O-line was bad. Y'all forgot when we going to have a good center, he couldn't even stop the ball properly. Y'all forgetting when we had Alejandro Villanueva? And y'all made excuses for that. Oh, but we thought Ronnie was going to come back. No, they didn't. They seen him at practice. They saw him. I can't stand on it. They tried to rush him back and got him even more hurt. Like, it comes to a point where you have to be honest. Has Lamar played like, oh, my God, like, oh, breathtaking all the time? No. But that's not his, like, nobody does. Patrick Mahomes wasn't electrifying in all the playoff games. He wasn't. His defense gave him multiple takeaways. His offensive line was allowed to hold. Hence, he was never touched. We've seen what happened to Patrick Mahomes when his O-line didn't get that, oh, we can just hold you, or his home line was playing bad, right? Y'all remember that Super Bowl? How many points did they have? Wasn't it like 6 points? Didn't he throw like 2 interceptions? Oh, but that gets pushed aside because he's Patrick Mahomes. Look, I promise you, there is no doubt in my mind that Lamar will finally get one. Because I feel like there's going to be a time where Lamar just goes, screw it. Screw it. I got to, if I got to run, if I got to catch, if I got to throw, because if that's what it takes to win, I just got to do it. The optics are not going to bother him anymore. I'm telling you, eventually that's what's going to happen. He's going to get so frustrated. It's like, bro, like what would y'all say right now? Like straight up. And God forbid, I'm not wishing. I'm just saying, what would you say? If we go into the season, Zay Flowers doesn't get to that number 1 wide receiver spot that we're hoping that he takes a jump to. Bateman continues to be injured. Mark gets injured right before the playoffs. Mind you, this has been, and mind you, you can't look at me and say, why are you wishing that? I'm not wishing it. I'm telling you what's happened in the past. Bateman's been injured. Right? Our hopefully big-time draft pick at wide receiver didn't take that next step, and Mark Andrews was hurt in the playoffs. That's happened. Every playoffs. Titans, Bills, Chiefs, Texans. Mark Andrews was so scared he was going to lose his job to Isaiah Likely. He rushed back. He knew he could contribute. But for fear of losing his position, he was like, I got to get on the field. And instead of the Ravens looking at it and being like, bruh, Likely's been balling out. Let's try to get, all right, we're going to split carries and all this other stuff because, you know, we believe in Mark limping is better than Isaiah Likely. Like, come on now, bro. That's the stuff that we've had to deal with as fans. To be real. Double agents at left tackle and Alejandro. Like, you should have known he was a double agent with the name of Alejandro. That sounds like a spy name. The man sounds like he's part of a Zorro. Isn't that Zorro's real name too? This is like Alejandro Villanueva. Oh, no. Like, what? Yeah, that's his name. Bro, I know it's some type of Zorro name, bro. I know it is. I know I'm not tripping, bro. I'm not that, bro. I know I'm not tripping right now. I know that's one of their names, bro. I know it is. I'm going to check this right now. Zorro name, bro. Oh, my God. Bro. what was his name? Oh, Don Diego Vega. That sounds like Alejandro Vega. Diego. But for real though, like, that's what we've had to deal with. If the Ravens can somehow stay healthy, and when I mean fully, I mean their best players stay healthy, then we have a shot against anybody. But that's not been the case. Even in years where we're like, oh, this is a more healthy year than usual, our better players are still hurt. Ronnie Stanley wasn't healthy last year. He was rotating like a tire. A tire plus, tire kingdom. Walmart, rotate. Like the world on its axis, rotate. Yo, like a ball on a Harlem Globetrotter's finger, rotate. Bro, like that's what was going on. Our left tackle. Same left tackle that got beat, that got Lamar the fumble. 1.8 seconds, 2 seconds, something of that effect. Like, when will enough be enough? Please, let me know. Enlighten me. Because at this point, I don't know. I really don't know. But do I believe in Lamar? Yes. I believe because he's that good. He's that talented. The problem is that he needs the players around him to step up. I don't want to hear Bro. Like, and even the losses never have context. Like the Bills game, bad weather game. Him and Josh Allen didn't have neither of them had great numbers because it was literally a typhoon in the thing. No one could throw the ball. Like, it's like, who cares? Josh Allen won. That's all we care about. It's like, y'all not going to bring up he got knocked out because of his O-line. He couldn't even have a chance to try to come back. And we've seen Lamar mount vicious comebacks in this league. Some of the most memorable comebacks in NFL history. Bro, this media, bro, I know they're going to piss me off. I already know. I'm going to be mad angry this year because it's just, whatever. It's just frustrating. But what do you guys think? Do you think we'll be able to overcome the coaching, the team building, the injuries, and get to a Super Bowl? Or do you think we'll succumb early in the playoffs to one of these teams because of one of those three reasons? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. Because I really want to know. I really want to know what y'all guys think. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you've not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes. 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code to a CashApp. CashApp located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.